Trump just dropped a bombshell that has Congress scrambling and millions of seniors celebrating. A $2,600 Social Security Freedom Pay proposal that could land in your bank account sooner than you think. I'm Beckett, and for the past 12 years, I've helped over 50,000 seniors navigate Social Security benefits and retirement planning. What I'm about to share with you could literally change your financial future, but there's a catch that most seniors don't know about yet. This isn't just another political promise. This is a detailed proposal with specific payment schedules, eligibility requirements, and yes, some seniors will miss out entirely. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly when these payments could hit your account, who qualifies, and the 3 critical mistakes Congress is making that could cost you thousands. Stay with me because the payment schedule I'm revealing might surprise you. Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, I'm Sarah, your go-to resource for all things Social Security and senior benefits. Before we dive into these game-changing details, do me a favor, drop a comment below and tell me what city and state you're watching from. I love connecting with viewers from all across the country, and it helps me understand where my audience is coming from. We know times are tough for seniors right now. Inflation has hit grocery bills, medical costs are through the roof, and many of you are watching your fixed incomes get stretched thinner each month. That's exactly why Trump's new proposal is causing such a stir. It's designed to put real money back in your pocket when you need it most. Here's what we're covering today, and trust me, you'll want to stick around for all of it. First, I'm breaking down the exact payment schedule, when these $2,600 payments could start flowing based on your birthday and Social Security number. Then we'll dive deep into the bill itself, who wins big, and unfortunately, who gets left behind. Finally, I'll share the 5 things Congress should have included but didn't and why that matters for your benefits. Let's start with what you really want to know. When could you see this money? The proposed Social Security Freedom Pay follows a structured rollout based on your birth date, similar to how regular Social Security payments work now. If you were born between the 1st and 10th of any month, you'd be in the first wave. These payments would start processing on the second Wednesday of the month following the bill's passage. So if this passes in August, you'd see your $2,600 by the second Wednesday of September. For those born between the 11th and 20th, you're looking at the third Wednesday of that same month. Using our September example, that would be September 18th. And if your birthday falls between the 21st and 31st, your payment would process on the fourth Wednesday, September 25th in our timeline. Here's the kicker, though. This isn't a one-time payment. The proposal includes quarterly disbursements of $650 each, totaling that $2,600 annually. That means once you're in the system, you'd get payments every 3 months like clockwork. But here's where it gets interesting. The proposal also includes an expedited track for seniors facing documented financial hardship. If you can prove emergency medical expenses or housing instability, you could receive your full $2,600 within 30 days of approval, regardless of your birth date. Let's talk about who benefits from this proposal, because the numbers are impressive. Any American over 65 who is paid into Social Security for at least 10 years automatically qualifies. That's roughly 54 million seniors across the country who could see this money. But here's where it gets even better. Veterans over 65 get an additional $400 bonus, bringing their total to $3,000 annually. That's recognition for their service and the unique challenges many veterans face in retirement. Seniors who are currently receiving less than $1,200 monthly from Social Security, and there are millions of you, would get priority processing. The government recognizes that if you're getting less than $1,200 a month, you're likely struggling to make ends meet. Married couples, both over 65, would each qualify individually. That means a couple could receive $5,200 combined, or $5,800 if both are veterans. For many seniors, this represents a 15–20% increase in their annual income. Here's a real example. Meet Dorothy from Phoenix. She's 67, gets $1,150 monthly from Social Security, and her husband passed away 2 years ago. Under this proposal, Dorothy would receive $650 every quarter, boosting her annual income from $13,800 to $16,400. That's enough to cover her Medicare supplement premiums for the entire year. Now for the hard truth. Not everyone benefits equally, and some seniors miss out entirely. If you're collecting Social Security but you're under 65, you get nothing from this proposal. That includes people on disability who might be just as financially vulnerable as seniors over 65. High-income seniors also face limitations. If your total household income exceeds $85,000 annually, your freedom pay gets reduced by 50%. Make over $100,000 and you're completely phased out. The government's logic is that higher-income seniors don't need the assistance, but this ignores the reality that many seniors have high medical costs regardless of their income. Seniors who haven't paid into Social Security for the full 10 years also get excluded. This particularly impacts women who took time off work to raise children or immigrants who came to America later in life. Maria from Los Angeles worked and paid into Social Security for 8 years before her husband's business took off and she stopped working. Despite being 72 and living on a tight budget, she wouldn't qualify. The proposal also doesn't account for cost of living differences. A senior in Manhattan getting $2,600 faces very different financial pressures than someone in rural Alabama getting the same amount, but the payment is identical. Congress missed some huge opportunities with this proposal, and these oversights could cost seniors big time. Here's what they should have included. First, automatic cost of living adjustments. The $2,600 amount is fixed, but inflation isn't. Without annual adjustments, this payment loses purchasing power every year. In 5 years, that $2,600 might only buy what $2,200 buys today. Second, they should have lowered the qualification period from 10 years to 5 years. There are thousands of seniors who paid into the system for 5, 9 years and get nothing under this proposal. That's not just unfair, it's economically counterproductive, because these are often the seniors who need help most. Third, the age cutoff at 65 is arbitrary and cruel. If you're 62 and on Social Security disability because you can't work, you're probably struggling just as much as someone who's 65. The proposal should have covered all Social Security recipients regardless of age. Fourth, the income limits are too low and don't account for regional differences. $85,000 in household income might sound like a lot, but not when you're dealing with cancer treatment or caring for a spouse with dementia. Medical expenses should have been factored into the income calculations. Fifth, and this is crucial, there's no provision for retroactive payments. If you turn 65 3 months after this passes, you miss out on those early payments forever. The bill should have included a 12-month look-back period to ensure fairness. Let me recap the key points you need to remember. Trump's $2,600 Social Security Freedom Pay proposal could put real money in your pocket if you're over 65 and have 10 years of Social Security contributions. Payments would roll out based on your birth date, with quarterly disbursements of $650 each. Veterans get an extra $400 annually, and couples can both qualify individually. But remember the limitations. Income caps could reduce or eliminate your benefits, and if you're under 65 or haven't hit that 10-year mark, you're out of luck for now. The political reality is that this proposal faces an uphill battle in Congress. Democrats are likely to push for broader eligibility, while some Republicans might balk at the cost. Your voice matters here. Contact your representatives and let them know where you stand. If this video helped you understand what's coming, hit that like button and subscribe for more updates on Social Security and senior benefits. I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday breaking down complex policy changes into information you can actually use. Drop a comment below and tell me, do you think this proposal goes far enough, or should Congress expand it? And don't forget to share this with other seniors in your life who need to know about these potential changes. Next week, I'm breaking down the 3 hidden Social Security benefits that 90% of seniors don't know they're entitled to. These aren't proposals, they're benefits available right now that could put money in your pocket immediately. You won't want to miss it. Until next time, stay informed, stay empowered, and remember, your financial future is worth fighting for.